Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Russ, the vet card collector, coming at you with another TTM through the mail. This is TTM number 50. I got 25 today. It's been a little bit since I've done one of these. Had some family in town, prevented me from doing some of these. So let's get after it. All right, first up, we have Mr. Jerry Brown. Mr. Brown signed 4 of 4 in 18 days. Got the 89 tops, the 91 tops, 92 tops, and then 94 Pinnacle. Yep, 94 Pinnacle with the Marlins. So Mr. Brown's 60 years old. He played from 86 to 95. Made his major league debut September 6, 1986 with the Rangers. In his career, he played the Rangers, Indians, A's, and Marlins. While playing, he went by the nickname The Governor. So in his career, Mr. Brown had 866 hits, 23 home runs, 288 RBIs, a batting average of .271, and a WAR of 11.9. Thank you, Mr. Brown. All right, next up we have Mr. Chris Carpenter. Mr. Carpenter signed 4 of 4 in 19 days. So we got this 90 tops, 91 tops, got the 93 tops gold, and then just the regular 393 tops. Mr. Carpenter is 61 years old, played from 88 to 96. Played college baseball at University of Georgia, drafted the first round in 1987 by the Cardinals, and made his debut on May 14th, 1988 with those Cardinals. So in his career, he played with the Cardinals, Marlins, Rangers, and Brewers. He had 27 wins and 22 losses, 252 strikeouts, an ERA of 3.91, and a WAR of 2.4. And something interesting about Mr. Carpenter, when he would play baseball at the University of Georgia, he was also the punter for the football team in 85 and 86. Thank you, Mr. Carpenter. All right, next up we have Mr. Storm Davis. Mr. Davis signed 3 of 3 in 20 days. We got the 84 tops, the 90 tops, and then the 95 Fleer. All signed nice blue. So Mr. Davis is 64 years old. He was drafted in 1979 in the 7th round by the Orioles and made his debut on April 29th, 1982 for the Orioles. So he played from 82 to 94 for the Orioles, Padres, A's, Royals, and Tigers. In his career, he had 113 wins and 96 losses, 1,048 strikeouts, an ERA of 4.02, a WAR of 17.2, and he is a 2-time World Series champion, 1983 with the Orioles and then 1989 with the A's. Next up, we have Mr. Brad Arnsberg. Mr. Arnsberg signed 4 of 4 in 18 days. We got the 88 tops, the 90 tops, the 92 top stadium club, and then the 93 top stadium club. So Mr. Arnsberg is 62 years old. He was drafted in 1983, first round by the Yankees. He played college baseball at Merced College. In his career, he played from 1986 to 92 with the Yankees, Rangers, and Indians. And then in his career, he had 9 wins and 6 losses, 100 strikeouts, a 4.26 ERA, and a WAR of 0.7. And he also saved Nola Ryan's 300th win. Thank you, Mr. Arnsberg. Next up, we have Mr. Lee Guetterman, signed 4-4 in 14 days. So we got the 91 tops, the 88 tops, the 91 upper deck, and then the 91 Don Russ. Mr. Guetterman played college baseball at Liberty University, drafted in 1981, the 4th round by the Mariners. He played from 84 to 96 with the Mariners, Yankees, Mets, and Cardinals. 38 wins and 36 losses. He had 287 strikeouts, 25 saves, an ERA of 4.33, and a WAR of 3.4. Interesting note about Mr. Guetterman, in 1990, he led the Yankees in wins with 11 without starting a game. So all wins were in relief. Thank you, Mr. Guetterman. Next up, we have Mr. Jeff Kunkel, signed 5 of 5 in 14 days. We got the 89 tops, the 90 tops, 91 tops, got the 90 upper deck, and then the 91 score. Mr. Kunkel is 65 years old, played college baseball at Rider University and drafted in the first round in 1983, the first pick by the Rangers. He made his debut on July 23rd in 84 with those Rangers. Played from 84 to 92 with the Rangers and the Cubs. He had 192 hits in his career, 18 home runs, 73 RBIs, a 271 batting average, and a WAR of 0.9. And while in college, he was also an All-American at Rider University. Thank you, Mr. Kunkel. All right, next up we have Mr. Garth Iorg, and I know I always pronounce this wrong. He signed 5 of 5 in 12 days. Get the 83 Don Russ, the 83 Fleer, 85 Fleer, 86 Fleer, and then the 87 Don Russ. So Garth is 71 years old. He played baseball in college at the College of the Redwoods. He was drafted in 1973 in the 8th round by the Yankees, and then later selected in the 1976 expansion draft by the Blue Jays. Made his debut on April 9th, 1978 with those Blue Jays. Played his whole career from 78 to 87 with the Blue Jays, which doesn't happen often anymore. So in his career, he has 633 hits, 20 home runs, 238 RBIs, a 258 lifetime batting average, and a WAR of 3.4. Next up, we have Mr. Greg Gagne, 64 years old. He was drafted in the 5th round in 1979 by the Yankees. Made his debut June 5th, 1983 with the Twins. So he played from 83 to 97 with the Twins, Royals, and Dodgers. So he signed 4 of 4 in 22 days. Got the 86 tops, the 87 tops, the 90 tops, 91 tops. So in his career, he had 1,440 hits, 111 RBIs. 111 hits, 604 RBIs, 254 batting average, a WAR of 26.3, and a 2-time World Series champion in 87 and 91 with the Twins, and he is in the Twins Hall of Fame. Next up, we have Juan Gonzalez, signed 5 of 5 in 22 days. We got the 90 tops, the 91 tops, 92 tops, the 93 tops, and then this is the 2000 tops. Mr. Gonzalez, nickname of Juan Gon, is 56 years old, made his debut September 1st, 1989 with the Rangers, played from 89 to 2005 with the Rangers, Tigers, Indians, and Royals. In his career, he had 1,936 hits, 434 home runs, 1,404 RBIs, a .295 batting average, and a WAR of 38.7. In his career, he was a three-time All-Star in 93, 98, and 2001, two-time AL MVP in 96 and 98, six-time Silver Slugger. He's a two-time home run leader. He's in the Rangers Hall of Fame, and he is in the Caribbean Baseball Hall of Fame. Next up, we have Mr. Ken Rudolph, signed 4 in 9 days. So we got the 71 tops. It's the 72 tops, 73 tops, and then the 73 Cubs team card. So Mr. Rudolph is 79 years old. He was drafted in 1965 in the second round by the Cubs. His debut was April 20th, 1969 with those Cubs. Played from 69 to 77 with the Cubs, Giants, Cardinals, and Orioles. In his career, he had 158 hits, 6 home runs, 64 RBIs. His batting average is a .213 and a negative 0.7 WAR. All right, switching over to some football, we got Mr. Marcus Robinson. Mr. Robinson signed 2 of 3 in 37 days. We got this. What year is this? 2001 Upper Deck Ovation, and then the 2000 Upper Deck MVP. I sent 2 of these MVP cards and told him to keep one, which he did. So Mr. Robinson is 51 years old. Played college ball at the University of South Carolina. Drafted in 97 in the 4th round by the Chicago Bears. So he played with the Bears, Ravens, Vikings, and Lions. And he also played in the NFL Europe. So in his career in NFL, he had 325 receptions for 4,699 yards, 43 touchdowns. So also in 98, he won the World Bowl, which is the Super Bowl for NFL Europe, and the NFL Europe MVP. Thank you, Mr. Robbins. All right, next up we got Mr. Tony La Russa. Mr. La Russa is only signs 1 at a time, so he signed 1 of 1 in 28 days. Got this 91 tops. So Mr. La Russa is 81 years old. Played baseball from 63 to 73 with the A's, Braves, and Cubs. And then most notably, he's a manager from 78 to 2022. So 3 times World Series champ with the A's in 89 and the Cardinals in 2006 and 2011. 4-time manager of the year. He is in the A's and Cardinals Hall of Fame, as well as the Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 2014. All right, next up we got Mr. Dion James, signed 4 in 11 days. So we got this 1988 Braves Leaders team card, 89 tops, 91 tops, and the 91 Upper Deck. So Mr. James is 63 years old. He was drafted in the 1st round in 1980 by the Brewers. Made his major league debut September 16th, 1983 with those Brewers. Played from 83 to 96 with the Brewers, Braves, Indians, and Yankees. In his career, he had 781 hits, 8 home runs, 40 RBIs, a batting average of .263, and a WAR of 2.6. Next up, we got Mr. Dennis Lamp, signed 4 of 4 in 11 days. Got the 79 tops. Got the 82 Topps team card, which he actually didn't sign, so we signed 3 of 4. You got 89 tops and then 91 tops. So, Mr. Lamp's 73 years old. He was drafted in 1971, the 3rd round by the Cubs. Made his debut in 77 on August 21st with the Cubs. So he played from 77 to 92 with the Cubs, White Sox, Blue Jays, A's, Red Sox, and Pirates. In his career, he had 96 wins and 96 losses, 857 strikeouts, ERA of 3.93, and a WAR of 15.6. All right, next up we have Mr. J.C. Martin. He signed 4 of 4 in 13 days. So we got the 74 manager's card. Mr. Martin signed right there. I'm also going to send it to Al Spangler, who still signs. Got the 73 tops, 72 tops Cubs team card, and then the 72 tops as well. Mr. Martin's 89 years old. Made his debut September 10th, 1959 for the White Sox. He played from 59 to 72 for the White Sox, Mets, and Cubs. In his career, he had 487 hits, 32 home runs, 230 RBIs. Batting average is .222 and a negative 2.3 WAR. And he is also a World Series champ with the 1969 Miracle Mets. All right, next up we have Mr. Steve Farr. He signed 3 of 3 in 24 days. Got the 85 tops, 87 tops, and then the 91 tops. Mr. Farr is 69 years old. Played college baseball at American University. Made his debut on May 1st, 1984 with the Indians. He played from 84 to 94 for the Indians, Royals, Yankees, and Red Sox. He had 48 wins and 45 losses, 668 strikeouts, 132 saves, ERA of 3.25, and a WAR of 18.1. Mr. Farr was on the 1985 World Series champion Royals. Thank you, Mr. Farr. All right, next up we have Mr. Bill Landrum. Signed 3 of 3 in 11 days. We got the 88 tops, the 90 tops, and the 91 tops. Mr. Landrum, 68 years old. Played college baseball at University of South Carolina. Made his debut on August 31st, 1986 with the Reds. He played from 86 to 93 for the Reds, Cubs, Pirates, and Expos. He had 18 wins and 15 losses in his career, 218 strikeouts, 58 saves, a 3.39 ERA, and a WAR of 3.2. Thank you, Mr. Landrum. Next up, we have Mr. Bill Lee. Signed 2 of 2 in 11 days. We got the 79 tops. And then we got the 80 tops. So Mr. Lee is 79 years old. Played college baseball at University of Southern California. He was drafted in the 22nd round in 1968 by the Red Sox. Made his debut in June 25th, 1969 with those Red Sox. He played from 69 to 82 for the Red Sox and Expos. He had 119 wins, 90 losses, 713 strikeouts, 19 saves, 3.62 ERA, a WAR of 22.0. Mr. Lee goes by the name of Spaceman. He was an All-Star in 1973. He's a Red Sox Hall of Fame member. And he also served in the U.S. Army Reserves for 6 years during the Vietnam War. Thank you, Mr. Lee. All right, next up we have Mr. Oddibe McDowell, signed 3 of 3 in 13 days. the 89 tops, the 91 tops, and then the 91 score. Mr. McDowell is 63 years old, played college baseball at Arizona State University, and he was drafted in 1984, the first round by the Rangers. Made his debut May 19th, 1985 with those Rangers. Played from 85 to 94, the Rangers, Indians, and Braves. In his career, he had 715 hits, 74 home runs, 266 RBIs, a .253 batting average with a WAR of 10.6. Mr. McDowell was also the 1984 Golden Spikes Award winner, and he was part of the 1984 U.S. Olympic team that got the silver medal. And in 2011, he was inducted into the National Collegiate Baseball Hall of Fame. Next up, we have Mr. Bob Kipper, signed 3 of 3, 13 days, got the 88 tops, the 89 tops, and then the 92 tops. Mr. Kipper is 61 years old. He was drafted in 1982 in the first round, pick number 8 by the Angels. Made his debut on April 12th, 1985 for those Angels. Played from 85 to 92, Angels, Pirates, and Twins. In his career, he had 27 wins, 37 losses. He had 369 strikeouts, an ERA of 4.34, and a WAR of negative 1.2. All right, next up we have Mr. Art Howe, signed 3 of 3 in 16 days. We got the 79 tops, got the 80 tops, Astros team card, and then the 90 tops as a manager. So Mr. Howe is 79 years old, played baseball at the University of Wyoming, actually went on a football scholarship, later got injured and then played baseball for them. Made his debut on July 10th, 1979 with the Pirates, 1974, I'm sorry. Played from 74 to 85 with the Pirates, Astros, and Cardinals. In his career, he had 682 hits, 43 home runs, 293 RBIs, a .260 batting average, and a WAR of 13.9. And he also coached from 85 to 2008 for the Rangers, Astros, Rockies, A's, and Mets. Next up, we have Mr. Carmen Fanzone. He actually signed 2. He signed this card and then a note. So, 1973 tops, 20 days. Mr. Fanzone is 84 years old. He was drafted in 1970. I'm sorry, he made his debut in 1970 with the Red Sox. Played from 70 to 74 with those Red Sox and Cubs. 132 hits, 20 home runs, 94 RBIs, a .224 batting average, and a negative 0.8 WAR. Next up, we have Mr. Jeff Huson, signed 4 of 4 in 18 days. So we got the 90 tops traded, the 91 tops, and then the 90 upper deck. Mr. Huson, 61 years old, played college baseball at University of Wyoming, made his debut September 2nd, 1988, played from 88 to 2000 for the Expos, Rangers, Orioles, Brewers, Mariners, Angels, and Cubs. In his career, he had 439 hits, 8 home runs, 150 RBIs, 234 batting average of 234, and a WAR of 2.2. And currently, Mr. Huson is the color analyst for the Rockies. All right, next up, we have Mr. Jack Lazorko. Signed 3 of 3 in 11 days. So we got the 85 tops, 88 tops, and the 89 tops. He's 70 years old. Played baseball at Mississippi State University. He's drafted in 1978 by the Astros. Made his debut on June 4th, 1984 with the Brewers. Played from 84 to 88 with the Brewers, Mariners, Tigers, and Angels. In his career, he had 5 wins, 8 losses, 108 strikeouts, ERA of 4.22, and a WAR of 1.4. And the last up today, we have Mr. Don Money. Mr. Money signed 2 of 2 in 13 days. We got the 83 tops and the 84 tops. So Mr. Money is 79 years old. Made his debut on April 10th, 1968 for the Phillies. Played from 68 to 83 with the Phillies and Brewers. In his career, he had 1,623 hits, 176 home runs, 729 RBIs, a .261 batting average, and a WAR of 36.5. He is a 4-time All-Star with the Brewers in 74, 76, 77, and 78. He's also on the Brewers Wall of Fame. Thank you, Mr. Money. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I know it's a little bit longer video. If you like what you saw, hit that like and subscribe. You get notified when new videos come out. Got some more cards I need to prepare for another video coming up. All right, until next time. See you later.